So I'm sharing about Abby's autism and why Abby has a problem with expressive language. She's always had a problem with pragmatic language, organizing thoughts, telling a story, beginning, middle, and end. Still very hard for her. And that's why we prompt her a lot. 100% better since age 18. She's 25 now. Abbey was never nonverbal. She started speaking in conversational language more like at 15, 16, but it was still very much kind of her own language, if you will. And then after 18, I still pushed speech, and she's just soared. And some of the videos I post is because I truly can't believe she just said that. And I'll send it to her brother and go, guess what Abbey just said? It's like a miracle. And I just want to keep sharing those miracle moments with you guys. Abbey thinks in memories. She does not think in words or feeling words. So typical brains, I think, like mine, I'm feeling this, I feel that, I'm so angry, I'm this. For Abbey, she just goes to memories, and those memories represent a feeling. The problem is she's not going to be understood, and people get very confused when they're in conversation with her. So we honor her memories, and we're not trying to change it, but try to add in what's the feeling. So we're constantly, and you'll hear me in my videos say, how did you feel? How did you feel? Why? Because I'm helping her brain to associate that memory with a feeling. So when Abbey was about 10 or 11, and when I started realizing she's like talking in memories, I created something I called a visual dictionary. Here's a page, and yes, this is my artwork. Okay, so Abbey went to a place called the Clubhouse, which was an after-school kind of day program, special needs, all children with autism. And some of the kids in the program had severe behavior problems, like spitting and hitting teachers. And Abbey wasn't that kind of kid. And so the Clubhouse became a reference for anxiety and being scared and feeling afraid. So I did this picture of what I thought was the memory, which I experienced with her. I mean, I didn't know this stuff was going on. The staff never told us any of this. And Abbey didn't have expressive language, so she couldn't tell me, but I kind of figured it out after the fact. She kept using this later on. So we did the picture and then put the feelings down here. I feel sad, I feel scared, I feel shocked. And made a dictionary of those memories to try and help her link a feeling word to a memory so she could better communicate. We did it for her love of mermaids, which actually represents jealousy, as you know, because mermaids can't talk, Ariel, when she comes to dry land. And that is how Abbey felt as a kid, because she couldn't talk or converse in the way that typical kids were. That also meant feeling sad and shocked. There was a place I used to go to called this cabin up in the mountains, and there were these bird pictures on the walls, which terrified her as a young kid. That was scary, it creeped her out. So instead of saying the bird pictures at the cabin, she's now learned to say, I feel scared. And that has helped her connect tremendously in terms of expressive language and joining the group. That's just the thing I did. If, you know, that's for her type of autism. And sometimes we have to sort of play detective and try and figure out so we can help. Never change, always honor. You cannot change the way that mind works, but you might be able to help them organize their thoughts or make a connection so that they can be heard.